Good morning. I'm at the shelter. It's a unique shelter. So back there's where people sleep. I slept around the middle with this moat thing. It's supposed to keep animals away. I guess they had problems with porcupines, so they take these 3 boards, one in each end, one in the middle, and after you're all in there, you can lift up the board and move it so the porcupines can't get you. Bears, I don't know. Mice can still get. There's a lot of reported mice, but there were no mice last night. So anyway, this is the shelter. I am pressing on to Yellowcap Creek, and the goal there is to get a ride into town, get the mail package, and then it's on to Fontana Dam. Let's go. All right, that's my pack off. Just throw it in the middle of the trail. That's how I roll. It feels so good to get it off sometimes, but it is a bright, sunshiny day. There's a little bit of clouds in the distance or coming off the mountains. It looks pretty it's a little bit under us, so we're a little bit on top of the clouds there. We've hiked 1.1 miles, and we gotta go, I think, 5.2 or 5.6, something like that, to get to Yellow Gap and get a ride there. So we're gonna stop, have a little snack for breakfast, then we're gonna keep pushing. See you guys. Just hiked down that Appalachian Trail. This is Hogback Gap. It's got some nice benches to relax at. Just had a little snack, and then we're gonna move on down this road here and find the next white blaze. See you down trail. We're at 3.2 miles. 3.2 miles next to Yellow Gap, where there's a parking lot and we can get a ride. So 2 days ago, I left out something. There's no way to capture it on film again, but another fall. It was through a rock path like this. So sometimes you come around on what I call the backside of a mountain, and there's one area just filled with rocks. And I stepped on one, probably similar to this one, and I stepped on one side of it and it tipped. With the weight of my backpack, I fell backwards and I landed on another rock like this one, but covered in moss. It was soft, it didn't hurt, it was funny. My wife would have laughed hard at me. I couldn't get back up immediately, but it was soft enough it just didn't matter. So eventually I was able to roll over and get back up with the backpack and keep trekking along. But I thought I'd share it with you. This reminded me of it again. So sometimes I wish I had a GoPro for reasons like that, but I watched some other videos and they fisheye and things like that. The quality wasn't great, and more electronics to mess with and batteries to keep charged and things like that. So you are being shared this film with from a Samsung Galaxy 10 or 20. I don't even know the model number of it, but just a regular Samsung phone. Talk to you soon. 1.6 miles left. Got about an hour and a half. I'm trying to make it by 1 o'clock, so I have a little bit of time to catch a ride to the post office and pick up that package. So that's the goal, 1.6 miles in an hour and a half. See you guys. Great water source right on the trail. We're almost to the gap. About 3/10 of a mile left. I'm gonna fill up some water first. All right, so we got to the post office and my wife had forwarded it to Fontana Lodge. They charge $5 to keep it, but they waived that for me, so I was able to get the package today and we're able to open it. So let's see if we can open it together, or else I might have to come back to you. 1 second. All right, so we got the box open. Hash brown potatoes. Little Debbie apple fruit pies. Gushers. Got some applesauce. Sorry, I wasn't making sure you guys could see things. Some beef stew. Chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I actually had that last night, but we'll save that for the end of the trip. So anyway, this box, all its contents are supposed to get me through the Smokies, which I've got a permit for 8 days. And you have to stay at a shelter at the Smokies. The thing is with the shelters, they're rented out, so the people who rented have first options, but we have to stay near the shelter at least. What to tell you? It's going to take, some people get through faster, some slower, but we'll get through it, and no more than eight days, and that's our next section hike. So tomorrow morning, tonight we're going to stay at the Fontana Hilton. We'll document that when we get there, and then we'll be stuffing this pack and carrying it heavy at the beginning through the Smoky Mountains. Looking forward to it. All right,
just in time. I'm the professor, man.
The professor. And what are you guys making here?
A little trail magic. We got kebabs. This is grilled peppers. So we got salad over there, cucumbers, tomatoes.
What's your name?
Woolly Bugger.
Woolly Bugger. You got cucumbers, tomatoes. Can I lift this up, or will you? I'll do a quick. These are the kebabs. That's the meat for it. Awesome. Oranges, cookies, cutlery, pitas, and most important stuff, multiple beers. Thank you guys very much.
Of course, man. You need them calories.
All right, we're at Fontana Dam. You saw the trail magic already. These are the tents set up. This is just one of the areas. Got some trail magic going on there.
They had like coffee and like sausages and pancakes.
They know what's in every week.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Everyone's waiting patiently. We're gonna go way in the distance here. Another bunch of tents down there, and beyond that is the Fontana Hilton. All next to this beautiful lake. We'll walk across the dam tomorrow.